Your electricity bill jumped the month they swapped your meter. Same house, same habits, same family in it. But the number on that bill climbed 30, 40, sometimes 80%. And when you called, they blamed the weather. Here is what they did not tell you. The new meter is not lying to you. It is doing something worse than lying. And there is one request buried in your own rate agreement that can force them to pay you back as far as 3 years. Stick around for that part, because that part is the whole point. If you have felt that something was off since the day they installed it, you are not imagining it. Across Texas, California, and Florida, homeowners filed complaints by the thousands the moment the old meters came off the wall. Some of them took the power companies to court. Bills that used to run $400 a month suddenly read $1,800. One Texas family got billed almost $5,000 across 3 months and swore they had not changed a single thing. So the obvious question is, were the new meters rigged to overcharge people? And the real answer is going to make you angrier than a simple yes ever could. Because here is what happened when the state of Texas actually checked. The Public Utility Commission hired an outside firm, Navigant Consulting, and made the meter companies pay for the audit themselves. They polled and tested more than 5,600 meters. And the meters passed. 99.96% of them were dead accurate. Out of that entire batch, exactly 2 were off, 1 running slightly fast, 1 running slow. California ran the same play after the revolt in Bakersfield, where 600 furious customers packed a room, waiving their bills. Independent testing there reached the same verdict. The meters were reading correctly. Now, the firm California leaned on had done paid work for the very utility it was clearing, and consumer advocates were right to be loud about that. Fair point. But even the angriest critics could not produce a batch of meters that actually overbilled anyone. So we are left with one uncomfortable truth. The device on your wall is accurate. The robbery is happening somewhere else entirely. So if the hardware is honest, why did your bill climb the week it went up? That is the part nobody puts in a headline. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. The meter was never the scam. The meter is just the tool that made the real scam possible. There are 3 moves they ran on you behind that little digital screen, and the third, one quietly raised your rate without ever once calling it a rate hike. But you have to understand the first 2 before that third one lands. Move 1. Your old spinning disc meter was slow, not broken, just old. Those mechanical meters wear down over the years. The disc starts to drag, and a tired one quietly undercounts the power running through it. So for years, you were being undercharged, and you never knew it. Then they bolt on a brand new digital meter that catches every single watt with perfect accuracy. Nothing about how you live changed. But suddenly, you are paying for electricity the old meter was letting slide. That is not them overcharging you. That is them ending a discount you did not know you had, and it feels exactly like getting robbed. Move 2. Estimated bills. Your utility is legally allowed to guess your usage whenever they cannot get a clean read, and they print the word estimated in letters so small you never look. They guess low for a few months, you relax, and then the real number lands all at once in a catch-up bill. You see that spike, you blame the new meter, and the company just points calmly at the fine print. It is sitting on page 14 of your rate agreement. This is not a conspiracy, it is arithmetic they are betting you will never sit down and do. If this is already changing how you look at your bill, subscribe, because I take this kind of thing apart every single week. And keep that refund clause in the back of your mind, because once you see move 3, you will understand exactly when to use it. Here is move 3 now, the one they really do not want you connecting. Move 3 is the time of use trap, and this is the secret hiding in plain sight. The smart meter can see exactly when you use power, not just how much. And the second they could see that, the pricing quietly changed underneath you. In California, regulators ordered the big utilities to move millions of households onto a new default plan. On that plan, your electricity is most expensive between 4 and 9 p.m. Now think hard about that window. That is when you get home, switch on the ache, cook dinner, run the laundry, and put the kids to bed. They set the most expensive hours of the day to the exact hours a normal family cannot avoid. Nobody mailed you a letter screaming rate increase. They just moved you onto a clock. and the clock does the dirty work for them. And the gap is not small. In the heat of summer, that peak window can cost close to double what the exact same kilowatt hour costs at midnight. Run your dryer at 6 in the evening instead of 10 at night, and you quietly hand them the difference every single load. And the numbers tell you it was deliberate. Pacific Gas and Electric alone auto-enrolled around 2.5 million customers onto that time-based plan, without a single one of them asking for it. When the early trials were studied, somewhere between 30 and 40% of households ended up paying more, not less. 1 in 5 of those customers were unhappy enough to manually opt back out, and they only did that if they happened to notice. Most never noticed. That is the entire design. A rate increase that hides inside the time on a clock instead of a number on a notice. Now you might be thinking, fine, I will just have the smart meter ripped back off my house. Here is where it gets insulting. Opting out is not free. Pacific Gas and Electric charges $75 up front, plus $10 every month just to keep an old-style meter in Texas. Oncor can charge you over $800 to remove one, plus around $25 a month after that. They installed a device most people never agreed to, and now they want a monthly fee to undo it. So opting out is a trap of its own, which is exactly why the real move is not opting out at all. So here's the part I promised you, the move they are hoping you never make. It is 3 steps, and it costs you nothing. Step 1, log into your account and pull your interval data the hour-by-hour record the smart meter has been keeping on you. That one screen shows you exactly how much you burn inside that 4 to 9 p.m. window. Step 2, check which rate plan they actually put you on. If you are sitting on a time of use or peak pricing plan and you are home in the evenings, call them and switch back to a flat or tiered rate. You are allowed to change it usually twice a year, and almost nobody learns that they can. Step 3 is the one with real teeth. You formally request a meter accuracy test in writing. In most states, the very first test is free, and if that meter comes back outside the legal tolerance, the company does not just quietly fix it. They have to refund you the overcharge, in California going back as far as 3 years. That is the sentence buried in the rules. The test you are entitled to, and the refund that follows when they got it wrong. The gap between feeling robbed and actually getting paid back is just information. And now you are holding it. The meter on your wall is not your enemy. It is the most honest witness in the entire arrangement, and it has been quietly recording the proof you need this whole time. So pull the data, check the plan, demand the test. You stopped being a number on their spreadsheet the second you understood how the spreadsheet works. YouTube thinks you will like one of these next videos, so go ahead and click it, and if you made it all the way to the end with me, do yourself a favor and subscribe.